Hello, very warm welcome. Mclaren have just launched their new car at Woking. Wow, that was the best one yet. Presentation wise, the launch, they were straight to the point, no bullshitting around like Ferrari. That was the best one yet. I mean, we had the introduction, brought the car out straight away, brought the drivers out, Norris, Sainz, and then we brought Zak Brown out. It was quick, it was straight to the point. We got to see the car very quickly, and huge changes to the McLaren, and you can really tell the difference. Not only was it the best launch yet, there's huge changes to the car and you can see them clearly. I mean, it's looking slimmer, it's looking thinner, it's got a matte finish, orange halo. Usually it's a black halo, orange halo. A lot of new sponsors for McLaren, a lot of new sponsors, new race suits. From the halo to the nose, there's like a big bump, you can tell. The halo comes down, then there's a bump, and then down to the front wing. I've got to say, the mirrors do look a bit odd around the mirror area, and yeah, it was very good. That's what we want. It was 20 minutes, but it was brilliant. That's what you want to see. It was quick, it was straight to point. We had the introduction, then they brought the car out, so we saw it straight away within 5 minutes, and Norris and Sainz literally stood there next to the car while they were getting interviewed, and then they talked about the car, talked about the season ahead. I mean, McLaren were fantastic last season, schooling Renault, getting fourth in the Constructors. They're probably going to be battling for the same spot this year, but fourth is the best they can get, realistically, being realistic. They talked about the car, then Carlos Sainz, Norris went, Zak Brown and Andrea Seidel came out. Seidel, is it? Seidel? James Wade lookalike. They talked about, and then it ended. Very good presentation, the best one we've seen so far. That tops Ferrari, Red Bull and Haas every day of the week. I always have a soft spot for McLaren. McLaren have always been my favourite F1 team. I support Lewis Hamilton, but I've always had a soft spot for McLaren. I supported Hakkinen, McLaren driver, Montoya, McLaren, Hamilton, McLaren. So yeah, I love McLaren. They've probably got the best Woking. It's just unbelievable, and the way they have the cars all lined up. Let me just get it up. I've got photos, so if you're a hardcore F1 fan, make sure you subscribe, because I'll be covering every single race, all the testing, all the launches. After shocking the F1 paddock by romping to a comfortable 4th place in 2019, McLaren have shown off their car. MCL35, the machine featuring a tweaked livery. A lot of new sponsors, sporting 2 pronounced ridges at the front. You can really tell that ridge. That's what I was on about, the bump. Along with a slimmer nose section. It was revealed in the team's technology centre, Woking, with drivers Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris, joined by McLaren Racing CEO Zak Brown, team principal Andrea Seidel for the launch. And yeah, very good. McLaren's MCL35 revealed. Prepare for the intense midfield battle in 2020. Right, let me go through the photos. I'm going to leave them on for a good 10 seconds. Look at that. There's the ridge at the nose cone. You can clearly see it. Orange halo. A lot of new sponsors. I'm buzzing with this presentation, and it actually looked amazing. I actually like the look of this car, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the wing mirror bit, but my hand's shaking like crazy, apologies, but very hard. Number 4, Lando Norris's number, orange halo, the bump, a lot matte finish. There's one more, back of the car. A lot of new sponsors. Crazy. I'm very, oh my god, I thought my laptop went off again then. It keeps doing that, it keeps going black. I'm very impressed by McLaren's performance last season. I'm impressed with their presentation. I'm impressed with that car as well. That car looks nice, not gonna lie. That was definitely the best presentation, yeah. McLaren, quick, straight to the point, no pissing around. They get the car out there, they get the drivers out, then the team principal, CEO, no mucking around, and that's how a launch should be. No mucking around. And Racing Point, Mercedes, Williams, AlphaTauri should take note. That's how you do a presentation, none of the bullshit. I was very impressed. So the MCL35, it looks slimmer, it looks thinner. Orange halo, matte finish, new sponsors, race suit is brand new. Obviously new race suit, lots of new sponsors on the race suit. From the halo to the nose, a big ridge. Mirrors look odd. I actually like this car. I loved that presentation and I like the car. I'm impressed by McLaren, and let's hopefully they have a good season. Carlos Sainz and Norris have got the bromance. They work well as a team. It's a positive atmosphere at McLaren. Realistically, they're going to be fighting for 4th again. But why can't they beat Renault? They humiliated Renault last year. Why can't they do it again? McLaren, Carlos Sainz got on the podium at Brazil. Norris is a brilliant young driver. It's good times ahead for McLaren, but we need to see them back at the front fighting for the championship. 10 out of 10 for that presentation, loved it, straight to the point. I'm buzzing with that presentation. The car looks good, presentation was good, straight to the point, no bullshit. That's what we want to see. Let's hope McLaren can get back where they want to be. Obviously in 2021 they go to Mercedes engines with the rule changes, but that was very good. Hopefully McLaren can have a strong season in 2020. And the car will be out on track on Wednesday. It's getting closer and closer. Tomorrow we have AlphaTauri, who have changed it. Basically Toro Rosso, it's now called AlphaTauri, which is an absolutely awful name. And then we've got the world champions Mercedes. Join me tomorrow for 2 more car launches. Adios. Thanks for watching. Get them comments in down below. We'll always reply. Adios.